Peace and love to the gods and the goddesses. I go by the name Black Poet, act like you know it, and I'm going to change that because I heard it back and it was, it's terrible. It's very corny. Black Poet, act like you know it. You're my friends and you're acting like you weren't going to tell me that
right. So you
that was
understand.
it's trash. I'm gonna find another way to do the intro, but am I gonna sing the intro? Sure. It's no PC radio, and I am rocking with. Please introduce yourselves.
Shelby Love.
Anna Sar.
Hello, everybody. I am D'Angelo. If he's mentioned me at all, which I doubt, I go by D-Lo as well, broke ass D-Lo on all platforms, all one word.
Johnny Storm.
Don't be afraid to get as close to that microphone as you need.
I got you.
You want my rule of thumb? Right here, what?
I got you.
Rule.
Bad.
That's what you.
I went to school for this. You would think I would remember some of this stuff.
Same thing with you. Just.
I was about to say, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Huh?
Topic number one.
What?
We were talking about it before,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do it here because it looks better. It's prettier. Why do you think so many people? How do I put that? Why do you think so many people are looking at relationships? Why are relationships failing in 2025? That's the easier way to ask that.
That's it, yeah.
Selfishness.
Expound.
Agreed.
Because
You're a singer. You know better.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Selfishness. It's just like city girl. Like they just want to do what they want to do, and then the men are just like, well, I don't want to be a sugar daddy. I just
That's
want to
facts.
be. It just seems transactional, and like
It is.
Yeah.
the selfishness is like I want what I want, and I don't really care what you want.
Would you say social media plays a part in that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. To be honest, you be on social media even though you got something, but you can always shop and keep shopping and see something better. Now you're just like,
But actually,
dang, and then you come to find out, you leave whatever you had and go mess with whatever looked good. Find out that's pretty much the same thing with a nice packaging. But yeah, you think social media mess it up?
Yeah, because you can't really tell a real personality from social. You could just tell what they look like.
I feel like a lot of that started maybe in a different media. Social media just brought it to where I could see the common everyday person acting like this. But there were plenty forms of media before this. You saw it in magazines, old music videos of people acting a certain way, expecting certain things in relationships. And I feel like social media will have you seeing the common everyday person, old girl up the street, old boy up the street, doing that. You saw people like Lil' Kim, what she expect from her man, what such and such rapper, or such and such female rapper, such and such male rapper expect in their relationship. And they got money. They live in a different life. So it would make sense for them to want this type of person to come into their life.
The influencer has completely done exactly what they're doing. Influence. And it's messing shit up.
And you expecting somebody to come into your life and bring in the type of wealth, the type of currency that a rapper or somebody is bringing in is not really realistic. You talking to somebody that work at FedEx and you expecting them to bring in money like they 2 Chainz.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Mainstream. I'm glad you said that because people keep saying, "Oh, ageism. This generation, this generation, that. Everything is so bad today." There's no new spirit under the sun. This same exact shit was happening before. It's just social media has put this big fat ass flashlight on it and I don't know, exacerbated the same spirits.
Yeah, everybody got a phone in their hand.
Yeah, and I don't think everybody should necessarily be platformed. I'm not trying to gatekeep that, but there are certain people putting shit.
Yeah,
and it's like the more low vibrational or toxic your perspective is on relationships, because it's not that bad. If you go on social media and hear people talk about relationships, you would think it's World War III outside. It's not. You can meet some people that's not about.
It feels
bullshit.
like World War III
no, it's
sometimes.
Not. That's
I mean, I'm not out in the, but it from. Looking.
What are your perspective on dating apps? Because I keep seeing people who hate relationships meeting people in these superficial ways and then wondering why your relationships don't last, friendship or otherwise.
Dating apps like Plenty of Fish or Tinder and shit like that.
I don't know what the fuck.
I keep it 100. Like as far as like the dating.
I don't know what.
I mean, like I remember having a Black Planet page, so that's once again showing my age. So as far as like the dating sites and shit. Like, to me, I would just be like, yo, you cyber pimping.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you cyber pimping if you're using the dating apps. That's how I look at it.
What the fuck is cyber pimping?
Something I used to say before the internet era was, really big. Be like, oh, man, you found this girl offline? Oh, you're a cyber pimp, bro. You can't just go outside and meet some bitches. You know,
This is exactly. I don't think you can't really connect like that if you're looking at it from the perspective of what's the word for it? You wake up, you get on an app, and you're sliding left and right off the physique of a person because there's a whole bunch of pretty faces with fucked up souls or dark souls. So I'm like,
That's true.
why don't you just, they say infinite water, shout out to Ralph Smart. You find the one you love doing what you love, right? So like if you're outside and you're touching grass and you're just living your life trying to elevate yourself by nature, as the higher your frequency is, the quicker it'll be for you to connect with someone that is on your frequency versus going on an app. I mean, when I'm on my Explore page, it's bad bitch galore.
yeah.
Yes.
I think those apps
shit
are pretty
is
much set up for guys
crazy.
though. Like a lot of that shit kind of set up for guys because like we're visual as fuck.
No, that's your algorithm. Because if I was a girl,
I mean, like
it'd be a bunch
dating,
of niggas with
the
an
dating
eight-pack.
sites and all that swipe left, swipe right shit. I think that's set up for
Not all you look
visual.
at.
Or cooking
No,
videos.
I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna ask the women
Think
here.
about how many
Hold on,
girls
wait,
are actually
wait,
on those
wait,
sites.
Wait,
you
wait.
know?
But
I keep hearing this horse shit about the fact that men are visual creatures
Yeah, we gotta be
and
visual as
women
fuck.
go for the mental. Women aren't visual.
We are visual and mental, I think. But I think we're not. We like what we see too.
The mic.
Could you make it little?
But y'all date a
That'd be
nigga with a little bit of ugly in him though.
I was gonna say.
medium, medium.
Like he can find things.
Wait, hold on. But it's like, I feel like for me, because if you look at the people that I dated, there's not really a consistent type,
Yeah.
right? But if you look at their personality, they always are funny and nerdy.
So once again,
in one
personality.
aspect. So personality is gonna keep
Oh, that's
me.
the hot ass.
Yeah, long as the girl got like
That's
a
not a plus.
Can you actually?
Medium ugly is settled.
Precursor. He's known me since high school, so he's going to speak from that perspective. Go ahead.
You might be a rarity in the fact that you don't have a type.
Right.
You ain't got no type. Fine. Let's say on average. Is that the truth? Because I don't see a whole bunch of women with a bunch of niggas built like Peter Griffin. So I'm not rolling with this concept that women don't care for the physique.
Not Peter Griffin.
Yeah, it's not Griffin.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to. Damn. Really, it's my first time. Can you warn a nigga a couple
I'm
times?
busting your
that was my
podcast,
second.
Cherry. I know.
Nigga.
I know.
We're gonna edit that out. We're not gonna edit that out.
No, is that camera
gonna
on
be a
me?
clip, just so
Keep
you
that
know.
in. Keep that in.
This is gonna be a
Everybody
clip.
need to see the type of shit you say. I don't even remember what I was about to say, but
You
Go
were
ahead.
gonna retort with the fact that you see a bunch of the niggas that look steep,
Yeah.
very pretty women.
yeah, and I'm not a woman, so I can only ask. I think it might be a thing of it's a visual thing for sure, but if it's like a spectrum, they have a much broader spectrum
yeah.
for how a
Agreed.
person can look.
Agreed.
With men, very narrow. Very,
Extremely.
very narrow.
And semi-unrealistic.
That is the
It's
truth.
gotta look good to us, man. You know it. If she got a little bit ugly in her to you gonna be like,
Because there are some guys that seem like I could say from the outside looking in, okay, she's not as pretty as me, but she's not necessarily the bottom of the barrel.
yeah,
but it
yeah.
could still feel like, okay, but what has she got that? Because I feel like I'm baddie-est baddie. So why is he with her? If she's not.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder. That's what I go.
I mean, just
Like
saying.
when you get swerved by somebody and then you see who they end up with,
And you're like,
word. But what
So
that's
you
happened to
could've
me.
stopped.
That happened to me. God, I hate that.
The spirit, the mind, you know.
I feel like you could be a little. I don't want to say shallow. I don't feel like shallow is the word because the truth is, if we go to a car lot right now, you're not gonna pick something that looks like a complete like bummy hoopty, right?
You would test it out and see how it
Yeah.
runs.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
if
point.
the option is that there's another car that's the same price or maybe
then-
even $100 more but looks better.
But then that's how you get hammed because you get that and it looks great on the outside, but the engine's fucked up. It needs it.
Well, you should test both.
That was fire.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You
about.
have to give me your take on that. Are women visual? What do you think the primary thing women go for is? I'm not trying to say women are monoliths, but based on your perspective.
I think we can be drawn in by the visual. Louder? Oh, okay. I think we can be drawn in by the visual, but I think we'll stay because of the personality, because of what you have, because of how you treat us, because of just like what you got going on. You know, we're gonna stay for that. But if you're hot and you are a terrible person, I'm walking out the door.
Let me tell you. Girl, there was this guy in college. He was literally, this is the shallow part of me coming out, guys. He was Mexican and Indian mix.
Wow, never heard of that.
Boyfriend had good hair, all things. Okay, very pretty man. Oh, shut up. He was a very pretty guy. And I was like, talking to him was like, it felt like an episode of Disney Channel where the cute guy is just brainless. That's how it felt talking to him. And I was trying to convince myself, no, he's cute. It's fine. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it at all. And I had to cut him off because I just couldn't. I couldn't. Like, okay, great. The outside is great, but I can't talk to you.
How did you let him down?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it was like the end of the semester, and then we came back and just kind of
Just walked away.
Yeah, just like,
slowly
I'm not going to hit him up
I
anymore.
want to wrap this up because this is not really the main focal point. I did want to touch it a little bit, but I just feel like, there are these terms, sapiosexual, demisexual. I feel like if more people date based on who a person is internally, there won't be so many chaotic breakups. Because even when I break up with a person, because we connected like on a soul level, there's never a big hostile thing. Right. Because we were friends first. We built a foundation. So it's over. It's like, cool, we're not working this. We're not compatible, but I don't fucking hate you. You're not going to throw a goddamn brick through my fucking windshield.
Or scratch my car.
Right.
Brick is
Like,
legal.
it's just like,
extreme.
this isn't some crazy ass woman on this planet. But amen. So I'm not a misogynist. I'm not a misogynist.
I wasn't going to say that.
I'm misanthropic. I hate everyone. Anyway,
Misanthropic.
what I'm saying
Never
is,
heard of that.
What does that
I
mean?
don't like people.
That's not true.
I like aliens.
You do not.
You realize how weird
Am I
and
an alien?
like rare?
Aliens are cool.
Yes, you're very rare people.
I got that tatted on my back.
For
Alien.
aliens, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. It's in like Japanese. Japanese.
Are you sure that's
I was
what
about
it
to say,
said?
Right.
I was saying, did you confirm?
Sure.
I do have a Japanese tattoo, though. I did confirm, though, with my Japanese friend. before.
Okay, yeah. I had to do that too. Cause I was like,
Yes,
"Ooh, you want to be
before.
tattooing no bullshit on?"
Because I was like, girl, I was like, tell me what this says.
Before.
Tell me what this says. It was so funny because on campus, a foreign exchange student was like, I know what that says.
What if
On
they
the editing
wrong?
side of the game, every time I clip these up and make my little reels, if you're not about 6 inches away from that mic, you make my job hard as fuck. So please get close to the microphone.
I'm glad.
I'm
I'm
making
just
it
gonna
sound
go
Yes,
to the
sir.
end.
I think I'm making your
right.
job pretty easy.
I ain't
got
even
my
said
own
nothing.
mic.
I'm right here.
Exactly. That's what I
See,
mean.
you know,
that's that studio shit right there.
Okay, bro.
Okay,
need
so
a
How it is when you're not sharing the mic. You get to be like,
that's why I did it this time with a female because I guess you didn't want to be close to me. You didn't want me.
I mean, I was cool. I like being close to you. It's all good. I mean,
Pause.
I just
Play.
wanna leave you.
So here's what I'm saying. I think if people were sapiosexuals, demisexuals, connected internally, we wouldn't have so many beefs with these relationships. Because I
Ideally.
don't know. I'm not trying to say that finance shouldn't come up. Because at a certain point, you need to have your shit together, or at least
You need to have
aspiring.
your shit together.
We
I mean, if you're
Sorry.
looking into the future,
No.
We need to be on the
You need to have
same
your shit
page, whatever that page is. If it's what we're building right now, if it's we're saving right now, as if we're splurging right now, we need to be on the same page.
And shout out to the
Splurging.
5-year
Ooh.
plan. I think if you're with a person longer than maybe 6 months, it's getting serious, and you should come
6 months.
together.
That's it.
If
Right.
you're
You
fucking
give anybody a
somebody-
year. If you have like after a year, then you like really.
Okay, that's
I would
another
say a
question.
year.
Wait. That's another question then.
I think
How long
8.
are you with somebody before it becomes serious?
Oh,
Well, you heard my answer, so there you go.
Okay, when you say with, what's the definition of that?
right.
What the fuck?
Like in a relationship.
Come on.
exclusively?
Expound on
they
that.
need to know this
Exclusive
because
or
they
not?
feel like, yo, you didn't
okay,
say.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair. How long should it be exclusive then?
Before it's serious.
You're like, okay, we need to make a plan together. We're spending time together. We're spending money together. We're sharing energy. We're being intimate. Like, what's that benchmark?
I think 6 months exclusively.
Yeah,
And
that's what
above.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
play the games that this world plays. So if I'm laying with somebody, then that's exclusive.
Yeah, 6 months exclusively.
But I also feel like because of our age, like where we're at in life, has an effect on that too.
If you're younger, you're gonna
Because
play
if you're
more.
younger, younger people.
Do you gotta like know that y'all kind of even together? Like, does the guy have to be like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? And y'all say,
You need a title.
For that to-
I
for that
would
to be the
like
start
it to
of
be
it?
clear.
Yes, you have to
Because
communicate that.
Because as soon as
the
you don't
timer to
have
start?
the
because
proof that the
6
clarity
years
is
later,
there.
I'm dealing with this now, and I'm like, are you serious?
But no, I'm serious because it's like if there are certain, I feel like with anything, there's certain benefits that come from having a title on it. It's like, same thing with a car, with a house. Like, okay, I need to know what the parameters are in this relationship. Because if I misinterpret something, now we're at conflict.
So we've been doing everything together, and now it's like we close to that year, and now we're living together.
Yes. Are you going to call
Do
her
I
your
have
girlfriend?
to? But like, do I actually have to walk up to you and say, "Hey,
Why
babe,
didn't you
will
already
be my
say that?
girlfriend?"
Why didn't you already do that?
I like
Communicate.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Because we've been doing everything like you know, it's
that
been
don't
going
mean
on.
that
And
doing everything does
It's the
not
wrong way to do
mean.
things. It's the wrong
Yeah.
way to do things. Just
You are an
constructive.
example of why these women have trust issues. Johnny.
True.
That's what.
Yes.
See?
True.
Well,
See?
no,
True.
See?
Accurate.
You have to
any
communicate.
feelings, I
You
was
done
just
moved her
saying
in.
that.
Right.
You the type of dude that's gonna be on the altar talking about I don't know what we are.
Because now she's hoping.
altar.
Okay, I hope.
On the
I really
fucking altar
hope
is
this
crazy.
guy is serious, but he never
Right.
said it.
I mean,
he never said
Yeah.
it.
she
So-
was just saying, "You never asked me to be your girlfriend." I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm
I
saying.
could have sworn.
Well,
About
about
6
your
years
situation
ago.
is specific. You do have an age gap between the two of you, so it's a little different.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you have to communicate that.
I do.
Agreed.
I didn't know I gotta be like, will
Every
you be my
time.
girlfriend? I was like, so I wrote it on a note the next day with the
It's
little.
not even like, will you be my girlfriend? It's like, so you're not seeing anybody, right?
Like,
it's like, are we exclusive? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Can we
Are you not
have a
seeing
conversation?
anybody?
Because we
Are
don't
we-
ever had a conversation. I feel like
Shit, I've been
with
quiet.
that, because some people do have multiple people that they see, but it's
Yeah.
like you can't be going raw in folks and not
no,
communicating
no.
that you.
first of all, that's not wise as a person.
Facts.
Like,
Just for
don't-
yourself.
For your health. Don't do that.
Fuck the other person. Just take care of you.
Well, my other person was in a relationship while we were
You
still.
not shit.
You're giving too much ammo
I'm
right now,
just saying,
Johnny.
you
What's
know.
going on?
I mean,
I don't
no,
judge.
look,
I don't
it
judge.
worked out for us. It was great. I knew about that,
Okay.
and you know, she knew what I was out in the world doing, being Johnny,
Uh-huh.
and so you know, after
Okay.
a while, and then here I am,
He said, here I am.
and 6 years later, doing great.
Wow.
Gotta
What
love
was the
it.
question you asked? I forgot.
No, I'm looking at this dumbass list. I got of topics. This shit weak as fuck. But
Well, let's see some of it.
I haven't been helpful with the whole freestyle shit either. My bad, because I've been sitting. I feel like I'm at home watching. That's why I'm sitting here just listening like shit.
Talk to-
welcome.
Oh yeah, no, I don't.
Welcome to
I'm
PC
not.
Radio.
My bad. Go ahead. But
We
I'm much like you. I'm not a big. You know me, nigga. I ain't a big people person. So y'all talking about relationships and shit, and I'm just like,
Can I ask a question?
ask whatever, nigga. That's why I'm here.
Oh,
we gotta put you in
okay,
the seat.
if I'm
I
doing
love the
too
hot
much, I can edit this out.
Well, you edited it out because guess what? You stepped all the way back here and you was talking shit about us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All the way back here. You literally went.
Oh no, I
So if
fucking
you're gonna
project.
edit it
This shit don't even.
Yeah,
But let me see.
I like her.
Let me see. All my people are gonna be cool with my people because
Well, you knew
y'all
that.
gonna link. But like, you moved, right?
Right.
And when you moved, you moved in with a woman.
Right?
It was in Arizona.
That's a relationship.
Nah, no, it's not.
No.
Because I
So-
moved in with a woman, but she was also with her boyfriend, and that was my other roommate.
That's a friendship, right?
Yeah.
That's a certain type of relationship.
Hold on, wait though. Wait. That is my question.
Right?
So y'all moved to Arizona together, and
You
it
and
was
the girl?
completely platonic.
Okay.
So you
boyfriend
believe
moved
that
with
he is a living
okay, yeah.
he is a living example. The boyfriend was already in Arizona or Michigan.
He moved down there when we moved down there.
Oh, okay, bad. That's way different. I don't know why I thought it was just the two of you. Okay, fuck that. That's
Episode of the
fine.
Black
Okay.
Friends. Yeah.
So do you believe that a woman and a male can be very close, very situated?
Yeah.
And it's platonic.
It's usually on to one of because it's not always
closer
it's
to the
not
microphone.
right shit. It's not always the male in the situation. Sometimes the female could be weird as shit just trying to get close to a nigga. Sometimes vice versa. A lot of the times vice versa. It's the nigga being weird as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's just
No, it's some freaky ass, creepy ass women. I've been groped
yeah.
in the
See,
club
that's
before,
what I was
100%.
saying.
I'm so tired of people acting like Me Too is only for women.
It's not. It's not.
Do the
I was doing
it's
when I was in
not.
Arizona. I was doing security at a club. Trust, I know.
Exactly.
They're drunk as shit. They get a little too close, a little too
Very
touchy.
touchy.
I don't care how fine
I
you
don't
are. I
mind,
don't care who
though.
you are. If I don't know,
Yeah, I kind of like it. I was about to say, shut up, man. I kind of like it.
One time it was weird though. I was at a showcase, and a woman. I just got done performing, and a woman grabbed my scalp from behind, rubbed my shit from
The way you laugh, were you there for that?
down to the spine, and I'm like, it was so familiar. I thought she knew me. I turned around. This is a complete stranger. She couldn't even look me in the eye because my face when it happened was like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? I wasn't trying to be that, but I'm like, because when I turn around, I'm like, this is somebody fucking with me, and I turn around and it's a stranger. I'm like,
Yo.
You were magically delicious that night, man. That's
because if she had just tapped me and had a conversation, I would have been like, boom, boom, boom. But for you to come like that, and she was cute. She wasn't even like a ugly
Like that's
chick.
What was the
very
ethnicity of the
specific.
person?
Right.
What?
She was
Like
Oh shit!
She was black.
I
Wow.
was about to say, there's drunk white women. They always they
drunk,
oh their
period.
skin. Oh my goodness! Stop fucking touching me, bro. That
It's
shit
so
happens
much
a lot.
fun though in the
They see-
bathroom.
they
We
see-
become best friends.
Wait, what?
It's really nice.
Hey, I'm sorry. I've had great drunk conversations in the bathroom at a club.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I have
shit be
to,
slapping.
for
Especially when the
sure.
bathroom big.
This is clarified as my past
Niggas
life.
getting ready to. It's just it's the
I'm
same
gonna
shit.
duck out of this conversation now.
I'm saying,
It's
nigga,
hit
one
or
time
miss.
I was in that bitch. I'm doing something I forgot, and I asked nigga was like, "Yo, do I look crispy? I ain't trying to go out here at home." I was like, "No, I'm saying do it like this, do it like that." That's a real thing. It's not just for women.
No.
That shit do slap.
Well, I didn't know that.
And
know you
networking,
did
nigga,
that.
you
I
get
didn't
cards.
either.
How about
Sure.
that?
I know we do
It's
that
a
all the time.
bathroom
I know,
attendant.
but
You
girl,
always,
we be on the
every time
street
you go to the
like,
club,
oh my
you got the little
God,
bathroom
you're
attendant, the nigga that's
Thank
Too many
you.
people at once. Say what you
Sorry.
saying?
I said whenever you go to if you go to a club, they got like the little bathroom attendant that be selling men's. He be selling like the little sprays, colognes and shit.
How
Oh,
many
shit,
bad
yeah.
conversations I had with the
That
bathroom
nigga,
bit, nigga?
bro, I used to be
Nigga, I invented my soul out to the bathroom.
I
bit,
used to
nigga.
be at the back. That nigga, and another
did
thing on
that
top of
one
that,
night.
that nigga, deep conversation, that nigga is a hustler, bro. That nigga, the nigga I was talking to, he worked at a few different clubs. He worked at the one I was at. He sometimes he'd be at the one across the street, another one down in Scottsdale. He moved to different locations, wherever the fuck the money at. So if it's a lot of people, a large influx of people,
Them tips add up. I want to ask,
Yeah.
do you platonic relationships? Do you feel like they exist? A lot of the older men are telling the younger men, "Yo, there's no such thing as a platonic relationship. If a woman is around you and she's not trying to give you no pussy, she's using you." How do you feel about that? Do you think platonic relationships are a thing?
You go first.
When I was younger, I used to think platonic relationships were normal, and I still think they are normal. But as I've gotten older, I just feel like if you're really trying to keep me around like that, you do want something out of me, typically. Like, there's not like a lot of men that I'm just like, yeah, he just wants to hang out with me today. He really just wants something, typically. Typically, I have not experienced it as an adult, older than 25, where a man is like,
Oh God
let's
damn! Wait a
hang
minute! Wait a minute! Wait a
out
minute!
I just don't
As
think none of them have
friends.
exposed themselves yet. That's all.
Wait a minute.
as friends.
Now, I have a very rare experience because of being in music. Most of the women are scantily clad, and most of the women are pretty. So maybe I'm an anomaly, but I have 100% hung out with women that were cold and not wanted to fuck them because we don't vibe like that.
it's two
But-
anomalies in the same room, buddy. Sorry.
But you're saying you haven't experienced that at all outside of music.
So outside
your real
of
life.
music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Outside of
Okay,
music.
okay.
Now, no. Outside of music, absolutely not. In music,
Wow.
yes. In music, yes. I
We have to do that because we see it as business. Okay, I see.
Exactly.
I was gonna say like, okay,
That
in
makes sense.
that
music,
makes sense.
when I've done music, when I've hung out at the studio, when I've recorded, and it is a business type of, like, just a vibe behind it. It's like, we're here to work type shit. It's different, I guess, in my experience. I mean, later they might still hit on me.
After work.
See,
After work and
see,
After
I was
work
gonna
and
say that.
shit. So
would've asked.
I can't be like it's always platonic, but me and you, we work in the studio.
Right.
We've done other things. It's always been like a good platonic vibe. It's never crossed any lines, but I do feel like what you said, you're an anomaly, possibly. I mean, with everything that you do, you've never done that to me. And I don't experience that quite often with other people where they're just like, yeah, that's my homie type
Because
shit.
I see a lot of women that do complain about that they can't excel, or is that the word?
Excel?
Yeah. In the business.
Yeah, Excel, move up.
Yeah. Unless they're giving a box to a producer or a songwriter or this, that, and the third. The casting couch thing, which does affect males. Terry Crews told his story. He got mocked. But
I think that's corny though.
it does happen back and forth. Say that again?
No, what you were saying, I think that shit, like, girls got to give the box for the producer. I think that's corny as
Yeah.
fuck.
It is.
On the producer or
So I see
rapper
that
side.
story
Yeah.
happen
You got this
a
higher
lot.
status, and you.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to whistleblow, but I'm saying, have you experienced that as well or no?
Not really.
Thank y'all. Good.
Not really.
Yay.
No. I feel like if you have boundaries and you come in there trying to work, typically.
You're also dealing with a professional studio.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You're not
deal-
going to the nigga in the basement with the microphone. Like, yeah. Okay. I
So-
Screaming.
your ism on that.
My ism. Oh yeah, no, actually, because I feel like any guy that I went out with, and then realized that he was just a friend, I feel like I have to ghost him because I know him in my mind that he's literally like, I want this to work out though. Maybe one day she'll. Cause that's all I've ever experienced. Like even we could talk about high school. Even in high school, there's guys who were my friend that I thought was platonically my friend,
Yeah.
and then I find out later, oh, I
trying
had
to
a
get
crush
at
on
you.
you the entire time, and I'm like, okay, so then there's no like, where's the platonic guy bestie? I don't know.
I think that in the beginning, you kind of say that, shoot from there, and if you get swerved, great. You don't take it personal. It can just go back to normal. Like I don't take rejection.
You're
don't
an
take-
anomaly.
I was gonna say,
So you
where?
man? What the fuck?
How?
So you're saying, yo, I'm
men
going
who
like.
get swerved.
Hold on, let me
Come
ask
on,
because I'm
come
gonna
on,
let you
come
get the
on,
ism.
come
but
on, girl,
let me
come
set up
on.
the
Go
question.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me set up the question. You shoot your shot, that shit bounce off the backboard. It happens.
just hear the
You miss
sound.
every shot. Yeah, right. You miss every shot you don't take. Cause I've shot and that bitch said, doof. No, I've shot and that bitch got stuck. You know when it gets stuck
like
between the backboard and the rim? I have bombed.
Yeah, what is
You
that?
gotta watch.
Yeah,
You
what
gotta
does that
watch.
mean?
I was gonna say like,
You failed. You didn't. You shot. You missed.
But you're still in close proximity,
That's what I was gonna say because this sounds like an analogy for something.
right?
A few people. Yeah,
Okay.
there are some people, and I don't take it personal. She's not interested. Maybe she
Stuck in
thinks I'm
limbo
ugly as
somewhere.
fuck. Maybe she doesn't, and she just has a boyfriend. Maybe she doesn't vibe with me on that level. Like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, whatever we were linking with beforehand, that's fine. Like if it was business, if it was we got a vibe, it was whatever. I'm not. Let's say you go to work with a person, you at the plant, you shoot, and that shit bounce off the backboard.
Not at the plant.
Back in the day, I used to work at the warehouse.
Man, stop trying to. Oh my God, stop trying to flirt with people you work with.
Yeah,
that is a
don't.
terrible
No,
decision.
I'm not. Yeah. First of all,
As a
what they say,
flight attendant?
proximity.
Well, not all the time.
Yeah.
That's
Familiarity
Okay.
breeds
It
attraction.
might
That's
work.
true.
It might work.
A
but
lot of people meet
But if it
at work
fails,
and they marry.
Yeah.
I feel that, but it's just if that shit don't work, there runs the risk of the shit being too awkward. Now
But
you,
why?
Now you
That's what
work
that's
with
what I'm
people do
asking.
weird shit. People be
say,
acting weird a lot of
like,
times.
the-
So let me ask. You were gonna say something. So men, when they get rejected, what?
Come on, sis.
They are despicable.
Yep.
They're hateful. They're mean. They insult you.
Cruel.
They're like, yeah, they're cruel.
Like-
they're just like, and your shoes ain't even cute anyway. Is
I
that
feel like you're
that's
talking
not
about
even
Pop the Balloon
designer?
or some bullshit. Like,
No,
Is this real
literally-
life?
Yes,
Yes,
real life.
it's real life.
What? Real life.
so hold on, wait.
I
So,
think that's
tell
like
you
the
this.
best magazine
swerve
for
me,
us, though.
and then I'm gonna be like looking at that's ham shit.
Watch,
That's burger shit.
watch. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Go ahead. Tell
So
the story.
I was out in, I believe it was Greektown, one of the casinos in the parking lot. It was in summer. I had like a two-piece set on with some regular sandal, like, I don't know, not Michael Kors. What's the one that every girl wears? What's the one that I can't remember?
I don't.
It's like a basic, but it's not cheapo.
So it's not Michael
Shein.
Kors.
It's
Is it
not Glamaholic. It's not. It's
Oh,
like
is it
It's the one that like the combat boots. Like they, they always girls are always wearing it. And it's like not high end, but it's not mid or low end.
I'm thinking
It's
Calvin Klein.
$100 pair
No
of
idea.
shoes, basically.
Dang,
like
girl.
basic, you know.
It's a shoe.
Something like
A
something
shoe,
like.
yeah,
Something
something
like-
light,
like
but
light.
it's not like
$100
some.
is a lot, actually. But okay.
like a duck.
Okay, so I know they were $100 pair of sandals.
White buff sauce,
right?
something like.
They were not like some
Go ahead.
designer.
$100 for some sandals?
No
Shit.
design. Yeah.
Get to that goddamn story.
I'm sorry.
10 minutes about the where I got
But
it
okay,
from.
so they weren't
Nobody gives a fuck.
Birkenstocks.
Go
They
ahead.
weren't Birkenstocks, but the equivalent of like that kind of Birkenstock
Oh.
price range, and they look better than Birkenstocks, but still, that's what I'm trying to say.
You need to do
They
something with fashion
were-
because that was you. You're
I
very
love
interested
very
fashion.
in it.
descriptive.
I'm obsessed
right?
with fashion.
Yeah.
Love
Period.
it. It's like my whole vibe. But
That shit.
Yeah, so I'm walking through the parking lot. I have my shoes on. They're like $100 sandal. I have a 2-piece set. I'm walking. I'm with my ex. But at the time we were together. And this guy is hitting on me, and he's like, and I'm like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, with those ugly Jesus sandals on that you
See?
you don't even look that
See?
good. Coming all out the mouth. And then I'm just like, okay, I'm not getting in the elevator with you. The elevator closes, and I'm like,
Was he a young guy?
kinda.
Yeah, that's all it is. His brain ain't
He was
developed. He's
maybe.
I want to flip.
Sorry.
I want to flip the
Honestly,
frequency
old
because
niggas
there's other shit I want to get
Old
into.
heads do that shit too, man.
I don't know.
They do.
They
Old
do.
heads, old heads do that too.
I've seen
Regardless of
crazy.
age,
You
I
ain't
think
even
that
bad
is.
anyway.
It's
Nah, I
ego
ain't
give
never-
You ain't
rules
even
because they
that
think everybody
fine.
should be on their dick, and that's just not the fucking case.
Which is
ugly
so
ass
crazy.
nigga.
Like
anything.
who?
That's
Who
crazy.
told you were Jesus? I'm confused.
It's and somebody just simply says no. It bruised your ego that bad.
That
you gotta try to send personal
that
shots.
badly?
That's
badly.
weird.
That you gotta take shots, bro.
Walking
And I
around
feel
like
like
you
us,
Superman.
I don't
Everybody
know.
in the world
I feel
should
like
love me.
girls, we
Man,
take
come up
rejection
like that.
very easily.
Easily,
And guys
okay.
just be
All
so
right,
hurt.
that's the hot ass boost. That's the crystal clear ass boost. I don't even know why you said that with a straight face.
Wait, what?
Women take rejection just as bad as men, but I do want to
just
say
feel like
something.
We handle it differently.
Bullshit.
Right, I feel like we
Hold
handle
on.
it so much
Hold
better.
on.
Okay.
I want to get into what you said.
Right.
The fragile male ego is a thing.
Let's talk about it.
I have seen guys trip the fuck out. I was at a gas station, and a nigga was like, "Hey, cheetah print." Hey, cheetah print. She had on some cheetah print leggings,
And do.
and she wouldn't turn around.
That they
And do.
She
and
was.
wouldn't.
She was.
hey red.
That shit weird.
Red
Of
hair.
course.
I'm not gonna entertain
You don't have a
curly
microphone.
hair.
Hold on. She wouldn't turn around. I'm getting whatever I'm getting. I'm in the way in the back. She wouldn't turn around and look at it. She's trying to get her gas. She said it twice.
A third time.
And he
niggas
was
start roasting.
like, well, fuck you then, bitch. You wasn't that fine, no way.
Oh, he beat bitches. See?
Oh, yeah, he beat
It's always,
bitches,
it's
man.
always
He
some
beat
weird
bitches.
shit in the mental of a nigga like
Yeah.
that, bro. Every
Exactly.
time. That's
Something's
not
wrong.
normal. You a
Hey,
weird
cheetah
ass
print.
nigga.
Hey cheetah print.
That's crazy
It's
work.
enough.
How do you approach? You would like to be called "Hey cheetah print"? That's not how you
And
approach
what's crazy?
me.
What's crazy? They would. If you say, "Hey, ugly ass jeans," that nigga turn around and a girl walk up and talk to him, he'll love that shit.
No, this is why I'm not allowing this. This is why I'm not allowing this. Hold on.
Bruh.
Because that was an older dude. Because I was young. I might have been 21, 22. That was a grown ass man. So the fragile male ego, that is a thing. I'm not gonna act like it's not. A lot of cats get their ego bruised and then become emotional because they haven't dealt with whatever it is they experienced in their youth. However, we're not gonna act like it's not some women that can't handle rejection. They 100% behave the same way and start to throw ad hominem attacks or try to down you in some sort of belittling / condescending way. It's
Right,
not.
take that
That's
shit
not
to
a
social
gender
media.
specific thing. And they'll
Next thing you know, you get
100%.
cooked on TikTok. I don't know what that's about. Like, look at this
think
ugly
of
ass
what
nigga in my
time that happened
DM.
to
She
me.
It's never happened to me, but
screenshots,
I'm
all of that
around.
shit.
Oh,
It's just like, I
I've
just
seen that.
I'm not gonna
She'd
say
take a
that doesn't
screenshot of the DM. Look at this ugly ass nigga talking to me. Then go to his profile, pick the worst picture you got.
Pull it
Boom,
up.
look at this. Now she hoeing you, all her close friends just cooking the shit out you. Something like that probably.
That happens.
I would assume.
I've seen
It's
that.
probably happened to me, but I ain't care enough to even.
It's
pay
never
attention.
happened to me,
But
but
it happened to me.
You got to think we're not dealing with the caliber of people who would do some hoe ass shit like that.
Oh, okay.
True. I'm just seeing what I
probably
see on
what it
social media. That's
But
all I
it
know.
happens.
It ain't
It
happening to me.
I
happens.
wouldn't do that, but I
Look at
have
the-
seen it.
Look at the pop the balloon shit. When the guy's like, no, I'm cool. She's not my type, and they they do it. They definitely do it.
They do. They do. But it's
Pop the balloon is a minute.
It's a mess.
And
I think a lot of that shit be staged for the views,
think so,
bro.
too.
It's no
It
way.
has
No,
to be.
people are not that mean. Because
Nah.
if I saw a woman I wasn't attracted to, I'd be like, no, you know, you're a
They-
attractive
they
woman,
being
but
that mean
you're
because
not
they
my
don't.
type.
My bad.
Yeah,
I ain't mean to
maybe.
cut
Go
you.
ahead.
But they being that mean because they don't pop the balloon. If I was on
Yeah.
that bitch, I'm cutthroat. And you know me, I'm nice. I'm kind of nice because I'm gonna pop the balloon. And more than
You gonna
likely,
turn up just because?
and
Right.
Bro, hell no.
if I walked in and they
I'm
was
not
popping
mean
the
enough to
balloon,
just stab a nigga in his chest.
Just cause it could be somebody, a little fatty, he looks kind of cute, blah 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 blah. I'm still pop this balloon because everybody else did type shit. Or
You follower you.
yeah, some
I was about to say, like, that's
some
a
people are
follower
followers.
thing.
Even with the niggas, some people are followers, and I'll be peeping shit because they don't even look up. They just hear balloons pop and boom, they pop that shit too. They be looking down at the floor the whole time. Or maybe I'm overanalyzing it a little too much or not enough. Maybe
No,
they're
that's a
looking at
good
the
point.
nigga's shoes.
No,
you
that's a
know?
good point. Because I
Maybe
feel
they
like I've
looking at his
seen
shoes,
them
they don't like his shoes,
both
and
ways
that's
where
it.
it's like, wait, did you even see the person before they came out?
That's what it feel like a lot of the time when I watch it. They hear one
Instantly.
pop, down,
Boom, 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 da, 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 da.
and they ain't even look up to see this nigga. But now
Exactly.
they as soon as that
That shit
balloon
is for
pop,
views.
then they look up and now they all laughing like, oh, I see why it popped. His people
Bro.
slow it down. Like next time you watching, just
slow it down.
put it slow it down and just look at their eyes when they pop the balloons. It's in the line.
Never even paid attention.
Some of you
They were
motherfuckers,
looking.
you not slick. You like the niggas you be popping these balloons for. You just trying to be bougie for the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so weird to me because maybe I'm just a genuine person because I would just not even go on. What's the point of even going on?
Some people,
Clout.
clout. They just trying to get the
They're-
Instagram out
So
there.
shallow. That's
A lot
also
of those
bad.
people are social
demons.
media influencers, so they're trying to get
And
the
the same
Ew.
people on there too, like that
Wow.
one guy who's always talking shit. Like I didn't like this about you, and you this and that. You know
Nigga
what
that
I'm
look like a
talking
Ninja
about?
Turtle?
The guy, the tall one, the doctor.
Oh, I'm about to say Ninja Turtle guy. He's on like a
Turtle
reality
guy.
show too now.
I just seen
big buff nigga. Yeah, you seen that nigga when he was like, I gotta get my lick back.
that nigga. He was on there getting worked. It was so bad.
Yeah.
But he got heart. He kept trying to come back and fight. It just probably stopped.
No, you gotta
Hey,
stop.
that boy
Once you get your ass
crying,
on and
man.
double up, it's time.
He-
You got it, bro.
It was something because he was talking to the trans person, some trans female, and then boom, the voice came out, and you know that shit hit his pride because apparently he was trying to flirt with this person or whatever before. I'm real catty. I be on all the drama shit when
I
I'm on
never
TikTok.
saw that.
Wait,
one.
wait.
No, it's okay.
It's a hack. I seen the clip.
Men gossip.
I know,
That
I know, I
episode.
do.
Oh,
I do for
Lord.
sure. I enjoy hearing. I don't like being involved, but I love
Men
hearing about
gossip.
it.
They
I
be
love
the
hearing
most
about
outfitest of niggas. I'd be like, damn, why are you telling me this? But I'll listen.
Yeah, and then what's crazy? A lot of the times they be telling their stories of blah blah blah, shit that happened with their homeboys, shit that happened wherever the fuck, and they gossip and they just don't fucking know. It's like you
100%.
You complain about your girl doing it or this girl doing it or blah blah blah. Nigga, you do the same shit just in nigga, I guess. In male, it's the same shit. Niggas be and barbershop talk is
It's
gossip.
gossip.
Yeah.
True.
Wait, no, it's not. It depends on what y'all talking about. 'Cause a lot of that be building.
What's the definition of gossip?
Gossip is talking about other people
Bro,
while they're not in the room to defend themselves.
And you'll pull up to your barber, you'll talk about your life, shit that's going on in your
I
life.
don't
and
do that ham ass shit. Speak for
I
yourself.
mean, personally, my barber, my cousin. So
That's different.
That's cool.
No,
You talk to your
nigga,
family
'cause
about anything.
and the other barbers in there, I've known since I was a little
he
ass
don't go to
kid.
the barbershop to do. He go to the studio.
When have I told you about my life? In the
All
studio.
the time in the studio.
In the studio.
In the
I
studio.
talked about women, but I haven't talked about.
part of your life.
That's not gossip. I'm just talking shit
You end up
about a
beefing with one of these
relationship.
niggas and your
That's
personal
it.
shit.
When have I talked about a dude?
Oh, I mean, you don't really.
Because they're technically
Exactly.
not there to-
Yeah, but you don't really be around a bunch of dudes
That's
either.
even worse
He gonna be in
kind
the
of
studio one
gossip.
day. He gonna fall out with a nigga. Next thing you know, his
This is
business
the same
gonna be into
conversation
this.
because this has only happened that time. Y'all were in the studio together when I asked that conversation.
Oh, I wasn't.
That's not.
I do
That's
remember
one
that.
time.
He
This nigga's been recording me for 6 years. What the fuck
Okay.
is you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not no gossipy ass nigga. Fuck what he talking about. I got another fucking topic. That's that
All right, bro.
bullshit. But
See, I didn't know it was only
Whatever
that
you
one
say,
time.
nigga.
I don't
He
do
was
that
like,
shit.
he was like, yeah, you in the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so-
we have
everything no, I keep everything to the vest because I think gossiping is whack.
Really?
Anyway,
That's cap.
Gossip is cool, man. You gotta try it out sometime.
no, what-
Thing is not good.
No, I ain't. Nah,
Jonathan.
it's been a while since I've been in your presence, great sir. But I know from personal experience, you'll talk about a motherfucker, you'll talk about a situation, you'll talk about whatever's going on with you and another person. Like, let's say if it was Dylan or somebody else.
thanks for saying a name.
Damn.
Dylan could be anybody.
Dylan could be anybody.
Dylan could be anybody.
Anyway,
Why did he call you out like that, first of all?
what? When? What year was this?
Oh, nigga, you want a specific time? I don't know.
When
but,
was the
Oh
year?
my goodness.
Buddy, let me tell you something.
when was the year?
You gonna keep cutting me off?
When was the year?
Can I tell you the year?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Let me tell you. I have no idea, but
was
I've
this
done it before.
pre the pandemic?
Pandemic.
More than likely, that's probably around the last time I saw you, yeah.
Was this pre us being old enough to drink alcohol?
Oh, no, we was drinking. We was drinking like a motherfucker.
No, we were not.
We was drinking and smoking. You don't
All right,
remember?
I got topics to get into. This nigga's full of shit.
Yeah,
What
never
the fuck
fuck
are
with
we
me,
doing
man.
on this platform? I don't know what you're talking about.
like
I am clean. I don't do shit at all for any reason.
Oh yeah, yeah, because of brand reasons and things of that nature, of course.
That
very
part.
clean lifestyle now, but you ain't know him when I knew him. We was back there smoking.
Oh my goodness.
All I'm saying is, as an adult male, I don't do that. And that's why. I'm not going to get into that, but that situation balled into a thing, and I stopped it there, and I was not older than 21. So, anyway, I've known this man since I was 13, and he's bringing up shit from when I was a child because he's like that.
Hey, man,
Anyway,
your core memories.
I have a question.
They are part of who I am. They're my core memories, nigga. I remember you for that. And until otherwise, that's how I shall remember you.
I like this guy.
I was a very transparent person.
Exactly.
People took advantage of my transparency, and I am no longer that way.
Damn. And I'm sorry. I get that. Now I apologize.
You're fine.
I'm
No,
sorry, you
that's
went-
fair, but that's that bullshit. Now, on to topic number 2.
They'll be all right.
The police.
We ain't worried about them.
Coming for me.
I'm scared.
They'll be all right.
They are driving this way.
They are driving this way.
Uh-oh.
Nah, they still going fast.
I gotta go, y'all.
Going
So-
fast, though. They're not slowing down, so.
Now, what if they hit that meat little skirt, just turn it park right in front of the building?
Yeah, 30
I have a question. You brought up the club, and I meant to ask you there, but we got into a tangent. Songs that you feel like are the biggest records ever. You're a DJ. You play that, and it get everybody lit. What are the biggest club records? Maybe, let's say the last 3 years. Or just in general, you play this to get everybody going, and I'm not letting you use swag surfing.
Are you asking me or just everybody?
In general. You can start.
No, I'd rather not.
It'd be like a list. There's like a long list of songs that I kind of hate because I didn't heard them too much because they try to remix them and put them in the loop. And these are clubs where there are a lot of different people. So they're not just like a lot of my people. There are different races, a broad spectrum of people.
ain't a club
so
full
they
of
try to
niggas.
cater to all of them by catering to white people. So
Answer that. That's fair.
So you'll hear Flow Rider, that apple bottom jeans. If I hear it one more time,
Hey,
That's
booze
just
with the
the
fur, but that's just like
it did.
You cannot play that in the clubs I play at. Oh, boy.
Say that again.
You can't play that in the clubs I'm playing at.
Well, okay, what is yours?
Huh?
But you're a DJ, so you have to hit
I don't
the-
want to hear from the rest of the people before I go
All right,
because I
that's
want to
fair.
get in.
Miss Asar,
Yes.
club record that you feel like get the club lit every time that you in a party.
This is very taboo, but they not like us because right now that is
Man,
what it is.
Fuck that. Okay,
I know,
great.
fuck that. Like
before
me-
then,
my personal
yeah.
like
When you went out before Drake and Kendrick beef, we not using that recent ass song.
I
don't think it
I'm
get
just
it. There's
saying,
other songs that get it way more lit than that.
That's true,
Yeah.
but like
I know
when
now,
it came
but
out,
before.
it was kind of hype.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
care. I never even. I don't subscribe to that bullshit anyway. I just watch the energy. Anyway, me in the club. It's hard to think about right now because I don't really do that anymore. But
Back in the day.
to the window.
Crazy.
This is interesting hearing what everybody thinks.
that's
I like
just-
keep this going.
that's-
Yeah.
Get low. I mean, I guess.
I'm sorry, that was a banger. Like, I mean, kind of like high school for me. Even like into college, I was still,
what's that song?
you know,
What's the one for you
early
now?
college.
You.
You know I don't club or any of
Oh,
that
like what?
anymore.
Have you been to the? When was the last time you was in the club?
Ooh, wow. That's a long time ago.
Like I drove by one the other week.
I know we're not old, but I
What?
mean,
Oh, no,
When you
no,
leave the
go ahead.
life, you leave the life.
I left the life.
Leave the life.
I
Like
left
it's the
the
mob or some
life.
shit.
I did.
Saying,
I
like,
did.
When
I
you're
did leave the
done
life.
being a party girl,
is the
you're
club.
done.
That's fair.
I
That's
have
fair.
not been to. I really want to say I haven't been to the club since like 2017. Low key. And that was a college club, so it's not
Okay.
even a real club.
Close on the mic. 2017. What was the song that was bumping? I'm thinking Mo Bamba.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
We played a lot
thinking
of
like
that.
just like hits of that year. Or that
We played a
time.
lot of T Grizzly. That whole like all that his song was
First
every
day
party.
out. Yeah, first day out.
First day out. Especially up in. I went to Michigan State, so East Lansing. We were always playing that
They
song
always
at
play
every
that Meek
club,
song.
at every house party.
I hated that.
I hated that too, but
No
they
offense,
always
Meek
are
can rap, but I
playing
hated that
Meek
fucking
Mill.
song.
Yeah.
Dream the
What's that?
Nightmare?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
I still
another one
play
too.
that.
That's another
Yeah,
one. I'm
still-
tired of
that's
that shit
still-
too.
that's
Oh,
still
no,
going.
wait a minute.
That shit.
At the
Oh,
club,
You
man, I'll be
gonna
like,
remember this one? You gonna remember this
You're
one?
like,
Now, because you're thinking of like the songs from like that year, the big songs that was on the radio, like the Billboard hits. I'm thinking of the bullshit they play in between that was a Billboard hit like 4 or 5 years ago. Baby Bash, Cyclone. I'm so fucking tired. Fucking song, bro.
Oh shit.
I am so tired of that song, bro. I
I
swear.
forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm thinking of songs like that.
Yeah, I
bro.
like that record. So the one I know.
Wait,
that's,
I'm gonna do it
but
because
these
yours
are
is probably. I want to
old
ask you, DJ.
Oh fuck.
Mine is fucking. Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown. Go crazy.
Chris Brown ran the
Love
club
Chris
right now.
Brown.
When hasn't he?
Yeah.
When hasn't Chris Brown ran like club singles and club
Facts.
hits?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it's another one too.
Before he
What's
was
the
in the
other?
game.
What's the other Chris Brown John that they keep playing
The one
here?
with Drake.
No.
Right?
You
How
talking
does it
about
go?
Go Girlfriend? Go Girlfriend.
Oh, wait.
That one?
No.
No, I don't think it's that one.
Is it the slow one you talking about?
You got it. That's the one.
There's no guidance. Is that the
Oh
name
yeah,
of it?
you can low
yeah,
key
that's what
like
guys
you can
did.
step to that song.
Facts.
Yeah,
I
you
keep
can.
seeing the hustle. Go ahead.
Older records. One that's kind of going out. It goes
Chris
crazy
Brown.
in the club. It's a newer record. It's the real Boston Richie. Help me.
What is that?
I know you.
I'm gonna say please.
it's too
I
recent
left
for you.
the life too.
Y'all all left the life. So yeah.
Like, yeah.
Because as you get older, you just don't want to drink no more. You don't want to be around strangers. Like you just want to vibe. I can do a kickback. I can do a grown and sexy function.
Even a
You
hookah bar.
know what I'm
Man just
saying?
told me I need to grow up.
Listen,
That is
please.
fucked up.
It's a lot of spirits.
He told me I need to
It's
grow
dirty.
up.
It's a lot of
so many
spirits.
words.
It's a lot on you. If you
100%. If you an empath in the club, you feel uncomfortable. I've learned to
Yes.
figure it out, but
Yes.
like I'm too old to just be drunk on a Saturday not doing shit. Like what I would do now, I'd rent out a spot and have it be invite only. Shout out to Cisco. He taught me the invite only game. He didn't. I just watched it from a distance and stole it. But like I'm saying,
I'm about to be like, you know him?
yeah, we cool. But like
Okay.
I'm saying,
All right.
peeping how he throws events, that's the wave. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like you create the John and then bring the people you want that you see are
Like, you
serious.
create the vibe.
I can't anymore at this point in my life bring people around and I don't understand how they move because that's how you get into situations like what happened at that one time at that one thing. But go ahead.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, one thing.
I never brought that up. Like,
Hey, we're going to figure. Hey, I'm still on that, but we're going to figure that out later. Go ahead. What's your song?
I'm glad you made it out of there, huh?
your song.
I told you.
He said it already. Yeah. he
Help
did.
me, Boston Rich.
Help me.
How about something people know?
I know.
Yes, something people know.
They go
People-
crazy to that.
That's beautiful. How about the not recent song?
Old or geeked up.
That's no.
And we're going to the next topic.
I'm getting nigga what he asked for. We on to the next topic.
That's when we were in like school.
Hell, but you ain't been in the club
No,
15
nigga,
years.
that's still to this day.
No,
all that
but I'm
old
so
shit.
Wait.
still
You
goes
can
crazy.
play
Still to this
fucking
day.
geeked up.
Geeked
You can
up,
still
all-
play geeked up,
and it's gonna bang.
Be in there turning
When is the
up
last
off
time
rhythm
you been
like
to
a
the club?
motherfucker.
Off
Yes.
rhythm is
Every time.
hilarious.
Here, remember, I'm at the club.
it's
here.
valid.
I go to
It's valid.
Afro beats.
Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm in an urban club. I'm not an
I
Afrobeat
go to
DJ.
Afro beats.
Yeah, I'm not an
and
Afrobeat
They
DJ.
play that Beyond Guys.
I like that shit. I like hearing other DJs do that.
My oh.
Yeah, I like that.
That shit
club.
slap.
No, that do.
Like,
do.
we're we are the aunties now, like uncles now. This is
Wait
the
a
stuff that we
minute.
We are.
Hey.
Are we?
I'm
for sure.
not that old.
Okay,
Hell,
first of all, I'm literally an auntie. I am, but my niece is only 4 years old, so it's not like they're, big children. But I'm just saying, we're the ones that are everything that we listen to in middle
Shit,
school
I'm
and
still
high
a spring
school is
chicken. I
what's
don't
in
know
the
what you're
club.
talking about. I'm a spring chick. I'm young out here.
feel that.
Young Johnny.
I'm gonna cut it
said-
soon.
I said my age at
go ahead.
the first family function since I've been back. I said my age. All the little niggas that I basically watch grow up hit me with the damn at the family.
See?
At the family table,
family
they not
table.
Make it
scared.
never once
They
scared again.
at the age where they not scared to cuss in front of the grown-ups. That's how old they are now. And
Yeah.
that shit hit me like a truck. I'm like,
Yeah.
man,
Dog.
We are a bit
Yeah.
old.
Dog.
We are a bit old.
I ain't that old.
It's crazy.
I watched. I was there when they were
It's
born.
old
so
in the
it's
sense
weird.
that.
We're not actually.
So this is what
old,
happened, right?
but-
Because you didn't go. When I went to that 10-year reunion and I heard what people were on and some of them
10-year
had
reunion.
kids
Holy
and this, that, and the third,
Trying to tell you.
it was like, damn, we are almost 30. Like,
Wow.
like you gotta have your ducks in a
Fuck.
row. Like you can't just keep playing. Like it's not. It's time to get your shit together. You don't want to be 36 talking about bro, shit, what you on? You know what I mean? Like you want to have a specific plan
Yeah.
for your life. You don't want to still be figuring it out.
Yeah, you
and
want to, but
you're-
that don't mean that's how it's gonna happen.
No,
I keep
things
it real
happen. I
with
don't
you.
judge. But I'm saying
Keep it
it
real
did
with
make
you.
me. It was like a reality check. It did make me go, okay, what exactly do you want life to look like in 10 years? You know what I'm saying? You got to have a 2-year plan, a 5-year plan, something like that. You don't want to just let life pass you up and you
Give
win
it.
this bitch.
If you're going to your 30s, I would say give it 10. That way, by the time you're 40, should have
100%.
start happening.
Yeah, because most it's a stat to say most men don't hit their stride till they late 30s. So
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And I'm there. I'm looking like, oh fuck, they go 40. But I
It's
still
not a
feel
time
like I still
thing.
feel like 20 though. Like I don't feel like my age. I feel 24.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can still move
100%.
like a 24, 25-year-old.
I can't speak for the rest of my 38-year-old people,
about to say,
but me, I'm pretty good. So,
What is your favorite song of all time?
oh shit, you don't want to know mine.
Of all time? Oh my god.
This is like almost too hard for
This
me.
is
Does it got to be a
very
hip hop
hard,
song?
It could be any record you want it to be.
I'm scared because when you did this with the movie,
I got two,
sucked.
but one is not a hip hop song.
Someone go to. We're not going to Shelby because Shelby.
No, I'll go last.
Yeah, Shelby,
my two-
Shelby will be last. 100%.
As a DJ, fuck it. My two favorite are I can only say two, but Diary, Alicia Keys, Don't Judge Me,
That's a good one.
That-
and the Roots featuring Erykah Badu. If
And
you
which
don't
one?
worry about when, maybe Baby You Got Me by the Roots. Erykah Badu.
When I don't know who I saw. Oh, that is
Yeah,
the shit.
for sure.
I just went to with my homie.
Yeah, that shit
Baby,
come on.
don't
I'm like,
worry, you know that you got me. You just put me in a bad space. My ex
how'd
cheated
that
on
put
me
you in
and
a
was
bad
telling me.
space?
My ex cheated on me, right? And I was out there. I was in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Wait. Be careful. I know a whole bunch of people from Philadelphia. No one knows my life like that.
That's why he said
Don't
John a lot.
Anyway, yes.
Young Bull.
And she was sending me this record like, don't worry, we're locked in the whole time getting her shit pounded. Anyway, next person. What's
Yikes. Okay.
next person? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Give me in 2 seconds. I just had to.
How dare you tell me you were in love with me and getting fucked by another person? Anyway,
Pounded.
Wow.
I don't,
Wow.
Yeah.
in particular, have I don't know, because I listen to music. I don't have like a
Chief
favorite.
Keef.
Fuck no, not no
You
more.
see how I just
Like,
took you
come
back and
on.
I'm judging you for what you used to like.
I don't give a fuck. I used to like Chief Keef. I still kind of do. The shit I used to listen to, I will still listen to. It was a banger. It's nostalgic for me, nigga. It's hype music. We was playing Gears of War 2, dropping shit. to Chief Keef. Yeah, your ass remember that? I'm talking about. See, you remember the feeling.
Alright.
Don't you? That- Y'all don't know this man. I gotta tell y'all so much.
know
So
him.
much.
Oh no, we're not taking it that far back. You do that, that's at a point
scared.
for sure. I'm not afraid of anything, but we're not going into the knee-deep nitty-gritty.
It
Like,
wasn't even that bad, nigga. You play Gears of War. You
No,
like,
no
you
doubt.
like to rush 5 niggas like you were Gears Jesus, and they, you and
no, but I
he was
won.
good.
Hey, what
He
was you
good.
doing though?
I was in the back
You was
missing
sitting
on
at
the
the
sniper.
top,
I was
playing
in
the
the
sniper,
back
missing
missing like a
everybody. What's your
motherfucker.
favorite song, sir? I need to rap.
Oh, Count Me Out, Kendrick Lamar. That it always invokes an emotional response. I listen to that song, I will cry every
I
time.
like that song.
That's and if because I don't have like favorite song. I can probably go bar for bar like some of the song, but I won't remember a song all the way through. My entire time listening to music, liking music, even my favorite song that year, I could listen to 100 times. I didn't forgot it. I have no fucking idea. So I won't remember it, but if I go back and listen to it, it'll click. The lyrics will be.
So make sure you don't know. Thank you for that weak ass answer.
Damn.
What system are you fucking with now? Is it the new Xbox Series or the newest
I
PlayStation
got
Series?
PS5. I will get the Xbox, but I don't know which one to get. The Series X. What the fuck is with the names? That pissed me off when they did it because it's Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Which one is the newest one? Tell me.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm
Exactly.
asking.
So I got.
But if you don't know, I was curious.
I got a
Watching it with
PS5 because it's very simple. 5. It's the 5th one. That's the one. That's the newest one. Is there a 6? Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not
So-
gonna do all this extra shit.
I'm a PlayStation
I
guy
am
myself.
so sorry. I don't have a favorite song.
song you listen to the most right now?
I actually stopped listening to regular music.
You listen to the people who make music?
No, I don't listen to secular music.
You listen to
anymore.
silence.
Shave.
Yeah, I kind of.
Why? Go ahead. Expound on why you don't listen to
Because I
secular
found
music.
Jesus, and
Ashe.
that
So who's your
was-
favorite gospel artist or non-secular artist?
Oh, right
contemporary
now,
Christian
let's
artist.
see.
Lecrae?
I love the
No,
I like Lecrae.
Even though Lecrae is dope,
Lecrae's-
I am not really like a rap
Okay.
type of girl. I really like.
Like the whinings and shit.
rap.
Kiki Wine.
I actually don't know who that is, but
Let her answer and
Say
stop
Kiki
answering
Wine.
for
I
her. That would be
did.
great.
I
Did you
did.
say Kiki? It's Cece Winans.
Kiki Winans. Whatever.
I didn't want to say nothing because I have no idea. But I figured I felt like I was.
I should know. I feel bad because the plaque is like on the
She's
wall.
what?
but-
You're into whatever.
How about everybody shut the fuck up and let her answer?
Sorry.
Let me look up her name, but her name's like Anaria or something. Anatoria.
I want to ask,
I might know who that is.
as an artist,
One sec.
Okay.
you go ahead.
Period. Me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Christian. Now my brain like switched over to contemporary Christian artists. My favorite song. Don't laugh at me.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Do your thing.
He judged me so hard. You have to see the live.
just told me my
you have
answer-
to see the
my answer was
live.
bullshit. I tell this
couldn't
nigga-
think of what movies I could get. I have better ones now. Not the point. The point is, low key. Dang, I don't know. I want to say a rap song. I'm an old school person, so I love old school music. And I grew up off of like Michael Jackson, Prince, like Sade, Janet Jackson,
Rhythm of the Night, DeBar.
all these people. Yes, all the. Oh, I love it. But the recent song that every time it comes on, I rap all the words, is "Blessed" by Big Sean. But that's just because it gives me hype, and that was like one of the first. I didn't listen to rap growing up because I grew up in a Christian household. So
that record is so
when I got
long.
into it in middle school, it was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So Drake and Big Sean and stuff was like the stuff I got put on too.
I feel like the music, when you say like Sade and Michael Jackson, I feel like the music back then was so much more soulful.
It was.
And then once it went mainstream, post like the Bad Boy Shiny Suit era, everything just went so, we need a single, we need a ringtone, we need to stream.
Became more of a
And the
business.
soul ain't as there.
Turned corporate.
As it used to be. Yeah, it went corporate, 100%.
There's a few songs that I feel
It's a
like are still
commodity.
good that came in between. Sorry.
that again.
There's a few songs that I feel like are still good that came out when we were in middle school, high school, but they're like in between all
Right,
all the mess. So it's kind of like that.
I feel like my answer is really easy to this. It's Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
Oh, I like this
It's not
one.
really that deep. Any Mariah Carey, any Sade,
Bullshit ass answer.
Yeah.
Nirvana,
Ooh,
probably
what?
Come
I
As
like
You Are.
Nirvana.
Ooh. I could, see, now I could bring up something that's gonna piss you off when I say it.
Wait.
You talking about Avenged Sevenfold?
There you go. See, you remember some shit. That was my shit in
What was
seventh grade,
that?
bro.
Backcountry?
Backcountry.
That's the shit.
Shit, basically that whole fucking album.
I didn't listen to the whole
love
album.
Avenged Sevenfold. That was
I
my
used to
shit
be
seventh,
obsessed
eighth
with
grade.
Disturbed when we was young. Fucking everything
like-
from Down with the Sickness to the Night. Like, I don't want to get into it. I want to drop a metal album too once I learn to play. But you found it?
I did.
What is it?
Her name is Anatoria, and I really like her album. You should check it out if you like Christian music.
Heck yeah, girl.
And I really like Sunday.
Apparently, I could have sworn.
You heard of Sunday?
Yes, I love him.
Love
He's great.
Yeah,
Check out
that's
Cleo
Hey,
Soul.
hold up. Cleo Soul is fire.
I've said-
Why are you
I've
acting
heard
like I don't
Cleo
put my
Soul.
personality on the internet? I'm on the internet playing Smells Like Teen Spirit with a guitar. You just don't pay
I didn't see
attention to
that
my
one.
page.
Yeah, I never saw you do that.
I don't hide anything about
That's
myself.
crazy because
That's a good song.
We got more
It is.
common than I actually thought. Like growing up, I was listening to a lot of rock and roll, like Oasis.
We grew up playing Guitar Hero, so
yeah,
like
I was gonna say,
Oh my God, I used to
what's
get
that
my ass
song?
whooped.
That's on Guitar Hero.
On Guitar Hero. Oh
I
my
know what
God.
you're
No, we
talking
not doing
about,
that.
But I can't remember.
I started
not-
listening to Avenged
Dead or Alive
Sevenfold
was
because
one of my
Guitar Hero.
favorites.
Oh,
The
wow.
other one is, oh my gosh, I can't
I
remember.
started listening to rock because of.
You have a favorite album?
I'll say that your name because it's embarrassing.
You have a favorite album?
Oh man, I'm embarrassed.
Favorite rock album or hip hop?
And period.
Oh, yeah.
Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
That's a great answer.
See, now if I say another Kendrick album, and he called it bullshit. Then what?
No, I'm not gonna do that. Go ahead. Which Kendrick album?
Good
Please
Kid,
let
Mad
him.
City. They are pretty good.
Good
I was gonna say Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City is up there.
Like, some more time,
is
some
the
more
shit.
time down the
That's
line, because
that
I
one.
really heavily fuck with GNX.
Hot take.
So 10 more years.
Section 80
actually,
might be better than Good Kid, Mad City.
I gotta go back and listen to Section 80.
They right there at each
I-
other neck. I'm not gonna
Facts.
lie.
Yeah, such a decent
Because that
album,
I'm Section 80.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Good Kid,
Section
Mad
80
City.
was-
That was
Yeah,
my,
that was that.
When two people talk, it's hard to get it.
My bad.
That was my favorite. Good Kid, Mad City was on repeat every day for like a year. So I have to say that. But I never listened to the other one you said is Neck and Neck. How long ago was that? Section
80 was before Good Kid, Mad City.
I never heard it. So
No, that shit
He
is
was
fire.
more
I only heard
underground
of a few. My bad. I only heard a few tracks, and I remember Rigor Mortis, but like other than that, I don't.
Facts.
I
Same thing
did
with Hold
remember
Up.
that. I have heard that.
That's why I want to go back because you said I remember somebody else told me a while ago because we was talking about Kendrick. Probably I don't even think it was somebody I know, just a random motherfucker I was playing like Marvel Rivals with or something in game chat. He was telling me about Kendrick, and he said something about a song on Section 8 or Section 80 that I don't fucking remember.
The whole album is fire.
I'm gonna go back and listen to it. I feel like I should have did that already if I was gonna be here, something to talk about. Everybody's very
You
very
keep thinking
knowledgeable
about
on
it.
music.
Here we gonna wrap with this last topic. Drake is suing Universal Music Group.
to talk about this shit, man.
And he's suing Universal Music Group. People keep making it seem like he's suing Kendrick Lamar. He's suing Universal Music Group because allegedly
Huh?
the streams got boosted for Kendrick so that Drake couldn't get his re-up.
Okay. So when Drake drops an album, do
Wait.
the same shit.
These are two people under the same conglomerate. If you boost someone's streams, they need Drake to hit a certain number. If he doesn't hit that number, he doesn't get $350 million. You boost Kendrick, who he's beefing with streams, and make it to where he doesn't make that money so you don't have to pay out the re-up on his contract. How is that him being clowned by the internet? That's a very fair reason to
That
sue
is a
somebody,
fair
no?
reason.
Yeah,
That's
that's you
fair.
messing with my money. Come on now. Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening.
I didn't either.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's
You said
yeah,
what
that's
happened
a fair
again?
reason.
Because they boosting the numbers and what this like
Because they're under the same.
Explain it.
They're-
I know they understand.
have-
Universals, they under
Yes,
both
they're
umbrellas.
under the same
Yeah.
umbrella. Drake is owed a certain benchmark. If he hits a certain number, they owe him $350 million. If you keep
Okay.
him under that number by letting his competitor fuck his brand recognition up, calling him a what he's calling him,
PDF file.
Idiot.
then you don't have to pay him.
Yeah.
It's not a beef thing like he's taking it emotionally.
Oh no, he is.
It's a
But
money-
Go ahead.
He's suing the parent company. He's not suing Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
If he was suing Kendrick Lamar,
He's suing because
it'd be emotional.
a great record was boosted, but that rose organically as well.
I was
my
about to
nigga.
say,
Like
it was
that,
both.
that-
Didn't it got more push because it was growing organically over
organically.
whatever Drake was
and,
putting
and
out.
only thing about that, wait a minute, because UMG always boosts Drake. That's why
Taylor
you know
Swift,
that.
when they told me, this is why I'm not biased and I don't fall for the BS. I don't like either one of these artists. I'm an MC. I compete with them both in my
Oh yeah,
head.
no, they don't pay me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins a battle, right?
Kendrick though.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
When Drake allegedly had more streams than Michael Jackson, I knew it was some trickery afoot. When Nicki Minaj had more streams than Lauryn Hill, I knew there was some trickery afoot. The machine pushes who they push. That isn't even the point. Yes, Drake has benefited from that too, but I'm not saying, I know what he's talking about, the angle of clear collusion in a corporate business.
Yeah, so
That's
they
too
don't
many
have to
big
pay
words for
him.
me. What?
It's that part for me. For me,
I was
it's
gonna
that.
say, yeah, that's not cool. But I was gonna say that I heard that literally, like anybody who performs at the Super Bowl, their streams go way up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, could they argue? Well, he performed at the Super Bowl, so it kind of just did its thing. And not, we're trying to keep you down, but I wouldn't be surprised either if they
I
were,
would
because
not.
that sounds
The
like
numbers
some
already
shit
going
for
up.
the-
Streams
before the
already
Super
went up
Bowl.
before.
I was like, I got
All right.
a question. So if let's say Drake and this 300,000 thing for hitting a certain mark,
350 million.
350 million for hitting a certain mark.
I
Like let's say
know.
the previous years or whatever, whenever other projects he dropped, whenever he dropped a different project in the past, was it not the same stipulation? So when he dropped a project or dropped a single,
I would assume
it was
maybe
hella
not-
popular. Maybe not
not
as
to
much,
this
but,
much,
but
yeah.
something like that.
I don't know.
I would just assume
That's
if
a
it's
good
in like if it's in like his contract or something like that, I assume maybe in the past he had dropped an album or record or blah 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 blah. It does popular because it's Drake, of course, and this is before the Kendrick effect. So he did all of these things, hit this benchmark, got his money, but the label pushed him and didn't push a similar artist that was maybe in the same boat as him, not as popular, of
So
course, because
are you saying this is karmic?
potentially. Because as everything he's been saying, the label pushing him instead of other artists that are under him because they're not fucking Drake. Haven't they? The same thing has been happening to them for years.
Fair.
Because the label
is
has
true.
been on
Good
your
point.
dick
Yeah,
for
that is,
10,
yeah.
But then you would
20
have to look
years.
at Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars. You have to look at the head
Yeah.
honchos of streams.
But they're up there with him. So I mean, if it was something like, I don't know, you competing with Taylor for whatever reason and she block you, and then you did whatever lawsuit, I don't think anybody would be able to say shit about it. Because you doing this because it seems like you're doing this because motherfucker bruised your ego because you not as popular no more. Everybody done knocked you
also
out.
on national
Like the Drake
television.
effect isn't the thing anymore. Whatever pedestal you was on, nigga came, kicked that bitch smooth over. So now you mad because the label realized that and the world realized that, and now, hey, this Kendrick record shit pretty nice. And Drake, you've been putting out some bullshit, doing some weird shit, kind of acting like a hoe. This is the
Drake
opinion
did
of
all
the
that shit
internet.
to himself though. At the end,
But
Like, he.
Johnny, go ahead. Give your John who rap like
I
that.
don't really want to no more. I'm over the Drake and Kendrick thing and everybody.
Yeah, I am over it.
Everybody fucking talking about it like, bro, they are two complete. They really like apples and oranges, and I just
100%.
They are.
Very different artists.
like Drake is
Very different.
Drake. Like somebody said, he's like shopping mall music, and you got
Like,
Kendrick.
Hey, yo, this is what I don't like since he lost the beef. All the Drake hate. I'm not a Drake stan, but we not gonna act like Drake don't have classics.
What I'm saying is, he pushes
for
the,
sure. I love you.
it's more commodity. It's like
And all the
Shopping mall music is a jab. Stop the bullshit.
I'm not saying
Wait. To be fair,
that shit. I'm
the
not mad
shopping
at
mall plays popular music in general.
Okay.
That's what
I
he's
took it wrong.
popular
My bad. I
music.
apologize.
That's it. It's not much as far as deep culture.
I thought you were saying elevator
that's
music.
Where Kendrick
No,
right
elevator
there.
music is
Elevator
like
music would be
out
a
there.
true diss.
Yeah.
If he
Facts.
said
Elevator
Yeah,
If you
man.
said elevator music, I would have been right there with
Yeah,
you.
not
But
elevator.
shopping
No, I
mall
ain't gonna say
music is popular music.
I
They got
actually-
Steve
yeah,
Lacy
not
in there.
elevator
People are
music.
singing
I was
They got-
surprised.
Because it's
I
not
was
born. I like
surprised
Drake's music a lot. So
that a conscious rapper would battle a pop star like that, and
Right.
Drake didn't see that wouldn't work. But
because he's a skilled
him
rapper,
doing it,
Kendrick is a talent.
he
Naturally
was begging
talented
for
rapper.
it too, and took that L. So the L's a L. Rap it like that. Everyone shout their John out. This has been No PC Radio. Where can they find you guys at?
Shelby Love on all platforms, but the E is a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anasar, ANNASAR on everything.
Yay.
Well, for the most part, I'll be on Twitch streaming, play Marvel Rivals Grandmaster right now. Hopefully soon, top 500 if I can get teammates that aren't dog shit. All one word, broke ass D-Lo. BROKEASSDLO.
I like that. You can check me out. I'm on Twitch, IG, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter. Johnny Storm 911.
Yay.
This has been No PC Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.